There can be no doubt. Britney Spears is absolutely shading her sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, and I'm here for it. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I'm so grateful for all of you spreading this free Britney coverage. This story about Britney Spears is incredibly important, and a lot of you seem to be interested in her beef with her sister, Jamie Lynn Spears. Well, I want to continue the coverage because, not just because of the drama, it's because when someone is a fraud or a phony, it's important we expose them. And everything Britney Spears has been put through, it's time for her to have some power back, for her to be able to call out those who wronged her. And to know that Jamie Lynn was one of those people, for her to finally confirm that there is not any good blood between these two, it's important we let the world know, no, Jamie Lynn, you don't get to ignore this. Let's call it out for what it is. All right, so there was some serious shade thrown by Britney Spears towards her sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, and I'm going to get to it in a second. I just want to recap for those of you who are just discovering this. It started this weekend when she posted 2 days ago, never forget who ignored you when you needed them and who helped you before you even had to ask. Britney Spears posted this on her Instagram. There's nothing worse than when people closest to you who never showed up for you, post things regarding your situation, whatever it may be, and speak righteously for support. There's nothing worse than that. How dare the people you love the most say anything at all? Did they even put a hand out or even lift me up at the time? How dare you make it public that now you care? Did you put out your hand when I was drowning? No. If you're reading this, you know who you are. You actually have the nerve to say anything about my situation, to say, and just to save face to yourself publicly. Stop with the righteous approach. I mean, scorched earth, but without naming names. But then, next day, day ago, she decided to put a name out there. In fact, she put her sister's name out there. Take Me As I Am, or Kiss My A, Step on Legos. Now, she was going mostly against her, Britney Spears was going against her haters mostly here, but she made a point to call out her sister Jamie. Finally, clearly, I don't like that my sister showed up at an award show and performed my songs to remixes. My so-called support system hurt me deeply. This conservatorship killed my dreams. Now, I've covered that in detail, and I actually broke down the remix in question. You can go watch that next to sort of see what this means. But it really opens up this interesting reality that Britney was faking so much of this for years. Her family was putting on this show, and Britney was being trotted out with her kids at these live events to, yeah, I'm so happy my sister's performing my song, when she clearly wasn't. And so one could look at that and say, no, maybe this is, we read this, you're reading this too much into it, Andy. She's not mad at her. And look, Jamie Lynn Spears liked it. Oh, okay, well, that must be fine. Well, here's how Jamie Lynn responded to this post. She posted this on Sunday, yesterday, and she posted the fact, may the peace of the Lord be with you and your spirit. Peace and love. While she's grabbing her, stuff. Weird. This is how she responded on Sunday. She put a bunch of photos and praised the Lord and just made peace be with me. Well, then Britney didn't like it. Britney posted this. May the Lord wrap your mean ass in joy today. And then prompted to do her dancing thing to Bad Guy Part 2. But, wow. May the Lord wrap your mean ass in joy today. Your mean ass. Who could she be speaking about? It's impossible to not see these two connected. In fact, Jamie Lynn, when edited the post, when this happened, as it was starting to get viral and fans noticed, Jamie Lynn erased the whole May the Peace and Love out so fans wouldn't see the connection. To be fair, 2 hours ago, Britney also removed the reference to it, but I saw it with my own eyes, guys. This is not some trick. People are trying to dig up something that wasn't there. This was there. Now, who told Britney to remove it? I don't know. Someone on her team or maybe someone close to her maybe said, look, not yet. Let's scale it back. And there is a little bit of media that wants to advise Britney, be careful. Like, yes, we're here for you. We're ready to do the right things that need to be done. But don't be so, you know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it yet. You'll have every opportunity. Do a tell-all interview. Have someone ask you. Do it in a proper setting. So I don't want people to make her seem crazy. Do you know what I mean? Because she's angry and she's finally able to say things. Sometimes that can, you just spurt out a lot of things. So, look, she's every right to do whatever she wants, but I hope she does it in a proper setting where she really just unleashes. In fact, after she posted this, she did another post prompting Selena Gomez's stuff. Notice, no like by Jamie Lynn anymore. And then again, my yoga pose, will not make me fart. Okay, so I got a lot off my chest last week. I said what I needed to say, and life goes on. Where's my yoga mat now? I sense that Britney's like getting the note. Look, it's good, but you don't want to be too. You don't want to go on and on and on the drama train for a while here. It seems like someone got to her and all right, let me deep breaths. Let's get through this first. Let's focus on mission 1, and then we can go call out all the people who need to be called out. So it seems like even she's getting that a little bit. But man, good for her throwing the shade, making it clear, hey, sis, you don't get to just go say, blessed be the Lord, and leave me alone. No, it's so depressing, Jamie Lynn. You have done nothing aside from be her sister. You wouldn't have anything if you weren't her sister. And I had to go a little deeper because I was like, what am I missing here? Why do the fans hate Jamie Lynn Spears so much? What's going on? There's so much you can go. I mean, there's this last post that I talked about where, again, days after Britney's crying, a day after she's crying in the court pleading for her rights, Jamie Lynn's like, can we just end this BS once and for all? Amen. But it was this. I don't think this was about the conservatorship because she's never said anything. She's sort of saving face now, or she's talking about her own BS. Like, oh, enough with all this drama. Can we just get it over with already? Just, geez, Britney, why are you making a big deal? No matter how you spin it, this was a bad take on Jamie Lynn's part. And this is sort of the attitude that she's been putting out into the world. And so fans aren't having it. Now, what's really interesting, before I even get to the why do they hate Jamie Lynn, which I'm going to tease something here and then I'm going to offer something bigger that I hope you guys will stay tuned for. In fact, if you like this type of coverage, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, and smash the like button. All this stuff is important because I need your help. Leave a comment down below. I need your help because I'm about to veer into territory that could start to make YouTube and the powers that be not want to share this content. Before I go there, I'm warning you. Help me out, support, subscribe, whatever you can do. Join if you can, so it's publicly. I don't have to worry about the YouTube funds. You guys can fund me independently. All those options are here for us independent reporters, so we can keep doing this. But the reason I say all that is because there's more to this story. There's a team behind Jamie Lynn. And if you go through this, and if you go to her social blade, which I went in, which is sort of a way to track social posts, etc., Jamie Lynn deleted 66 posts 2 days ago. She deleted 66 Instagram posts out of nowhere. Now, a couple days prior to that, she had actually deleted 7. This was on Thursday. But over the weekend, as the shade started coming in, she deleted 66 of her posts. She went from 376 to 310. What did she delete? What could she be hiding? What's going on? Well, I want to thank Britney Stan because I'm going to go through this thread in more detail. But the thing I want to talk about more specifically is an individual. And her name is Miss Lou Taylor. Do you guys know who this person is? Because Lou Taylor's really trying to keep a low profile right now. And guys, we need to talk about Lou Taylor, who she is, what she's been doing. And we need to go through this woman, this Spears family spokesman who was there as the conservatorship was started. Who is Lou Taylor? What is her connection to Jamie Lynn? Why do fans hate Jamie Lynn? We're going to get into all of that in my next video coming up soon. So I want you guys to help support if you can. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, leave your comments. Now, I've been asking all of you if you've got insight on any of this story. And so many of you sent this story to me, so thank you. If you want to loop me in on Britney news, I want to keep covering this. You can hit me up on social media. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Andy Signore. My DMs are open. If you are a source, if you've got things, I never burn a source. If you got information, I just want to vet you to make sure you're telling the truth because I don't like peddling BS here. I don't want to peddle just rumors and nonsense. I want to try and really get to the story. So if you got information and you want me to protect your identity, that's fine, but you got to verify it to me. I won't tell anybody. But if you got insight out there, anybody, if you got insight on this story about Lou Taylor, about anything, please send it my way because I want to do some more content exposing the people behind this, not just the drama between sisters. No, there's a lot of people that need to be exposed here who did some terrible things, seemingly. And if maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't, in which case that's why we got to do this homework, right? So I'm going to dig deeper into all these topics, so I appreciate all of you guys who've been watching. There's lots more to come here. So again, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the join, hit the likes, all that stuff to help the engagement of the video. In fact, tell me, did you get ads on this video? I try to put a couple ads there, helps fund this. Sometimes I don't get the ads in there when I start talking about people I'm not supposed to talk about. So I'm curious. Let me know in the comments down below that as well. I appreciate all you guys so much. This is such an important topic. Hashtag free Britney. She seems so close. We got to keep pressuring these people to make sure the right thing is done. So stay tuned. Fingers crossed. Thank you guys so much for the support. And stay tuned for more coverage here on Popcorn Planet.